Hey my loves, how are you all doing? Welcome back, babies. Hope everywhere's sweet with you all. Guys, do not forget to do the needful by subscribing to this channel, making sure your notification bell is steadily on while at it. Also, do not forget to give me, just leaving me a huge thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you. So you guys, like we have been dissecting on all of the drama surrounding the drive with Ashley and the meetup with Ashley, what's it called? KB and Pilile, including Siphalee. Now, this is one of the major topic. I saw this one coming live and direct. Yes, I know this one would happen. You know why? Because Siphalee is someone who had said in his interview that he has a thing for Ashley, the trendsetter Algo. First off, let me get this from Tendeka. It says, firstly, I thoroughly enjoyed Ash episode today there by YouTube. I was laughing throughout, a very fun watch. Can't wait for Tupac episode. I feel like it will be fun to watch also. Because on that drive, she also revealed and said, what's the name of this dude, Siphalee? His episode is actually coming. Right, okay. Zama says, I actually enjoyed Pilile and KB. I wish she included the guy because I don't see myself watching him. Now you see, reverse is the case for Zama. Zama says she did not see herself watching Siphalee, and someone said, I watched Mbuzi on. I was angry throughout the episode. I think it will be the same with Masapali. Now I want to understand the set of person who do not like Siphalee. Is it because of Siphalee did a thing to Ashley? What did Siphalee do? I want to know, is it because of he likes Ashley? Is that the only thing he did? Because it may seem as though I've forgotten anything he has done. So please, I would want you guys to actually joggle my memory. Let me know what he did. Did he do something to Ashley that was wrong? Let me know in the comment section, please. Kando says, thank God this is the last episode. I am tired of this housemate. This other one says, she said Masipali is the seventh at the beginning of the episode, so it is not. But wait, why are you guys calling him Masipali? You all literally gave all of these housemate names. I think the only housemates the Ashley fans and do not give names is Ashley and Sweet Guluva, because what? Okay, now let's enter the drama proper. Lerato says, Sweet G always trying to find fault in everything Ashley is doing. Now they are complaining about Siphalee. Siphalee is like Nate's Guluva. He's friendly to Ashley. Now, this is where the problem is coming from. They are actually, the Sweet Guluva fans are calling out on Ashley and also calling out on the shippers being biased. Yes. When I say biased, I mean in capital letter. You know why? I will get this one from Nono. It says, she's hanging out with Tupac, but they are roasting Sweet Guluva for greeting Gloria. You see? So the fans are like, why is it not balanced amongst the two? So they feel like Ashley gets free more than Sweet Guluva does. They feel like they drag Sweet Guluva more than they drag Ashley, because just a hug, a side hug with Jojo, the social space went agog. Shippers were literally flying. But this particular one that Ashley did with Siphalee, nobody is complaining, nobody is saying anything. While they should do same, because Siphalee also showcased interest in Ashley. Let's read this one from Daniel. Daniel says, yes, okay, somebody says, the way Sweet Guluva is being disrespected, imagine if Guluva had worked with Simshini, people would be barbazing. Sharing what Daniel says. And what did Daniel say? Daniel says, yes, they are totally different, but I don't think there is any guy who would be comfortable with his girlfriend being that close with a guy who wanted his girlfriend while he is in a relationship with him. It is kind of weird, and from the first episode, question, I think he doesn't like him. So the Sweeties came up to say, this is so unfair. Ashley is disrespecting Sweet Guluva because Siphalee has actually revealed and said he liked Ashley Ogle. One of his interviews, he has also owned it up and said if he had known, he would have made moves, to Ashley, despite knowing fully well that Sweet Guluva was there. He said it in, I think it was with Smash or something like that, but I know he said it in one of his interview. And then Smash asked him, yes, it was with Smash. Smash said, okay, why did you not do it? And then he said he was waiting for the lady to make the first move. That was what he said. So people feel like for a guy who have that sort of feeling for Ashley Ogle, and knowing fully well that Ashley Ogle is in a relationship with Sweet, and knowing also that Sweets do not really, resonate with what's the name, Siphalee, that Ashley is not supposed to have a drive with Siphalee. Guys, what do you think about this one? Because of course I am leaving you guys in the comments to tell me what you think, because they are calling out on Ashley Ogo, and they also feel like the shippers are not being fair. That if reverse was to be the case and then it was Sweet and someone else, we are not going to be hearing the same thing. It's going to be drag, drag, drag upon drag. So you all tell me, what do you think about this call out on Siphalee being present, or Siphalee and Ashley being seen in the same spots? Mind you, they were together with the KB and what's it called? Pilile. They were together. But that is not the focus. The focus from these people is that, why Siphalee? A guy who had interest in you, a guy who do not really like your man. Why Siphalee? That is the question on the social space. They feel like it is a disrespect to Sweet. What do you think? Let me read few reactions before we continue. Dreamer says Siphalee never said Ashley don't have backbone and never cried about Ashley's dragging him. This other one says, girl, the same Mshini who kept disrespecting Guluva in that house. Please stop disrespecting Swiji when you had to include Mshini because of spite. They're actually referring to the person who said their Sweet Guluva is being disrespected, that if he was Mshini being seen with some sweets, how would they feel? So the fans are reacting, saying that why would you actually use Mshini for an example? Because Mshini also had negative thingy about, what's it called, Sweet Guluva. That if the person wanted to come, you should come correct. That they feel like they just want to drag Ashley Ogo. What do you guys think? I want to hear your 2 cents as it hurts in the comment section. Someone says, you think Ashley will make a decision to interview Siphalee without him knowing? Those two are married. They made decisions together. That is why he even chose the name for the show, Hot Seat. So please, you guys, leave marriage aside, because you guys can do too much. There is nothing like marriage here, please. The thing is here, I accept what this person said. Okay, I accept what this person said. Like, Ashley has said she said something in one of her drive. I've forgotten whom she was in that drive with. She said, I tell my man everything. She said that. So you guys, do you think she would actually have this thing and not ask Sweets and say, Kai, are you cool with this? Should I do this? Do you think she would not ask? All right, this other one says, this is okay. Sorry, there is a huge difference between Siphalee and Ashley, and Sweet Guluva with other girls. Ashley was aware that Siphalee is into her, and not a single day she entertained him, and she even told Sweet Guluva about that. With Guluva, he knew exactly that Jojo is into him, yet he entertained her to a point where they are sharing a blanket. So please don't compare. So what do you guys think on this one? Do you think they are not supposed to compare that? They said Sweet Guluva entertained Jojo, but Ashley never entertained what's it called, Siphalee likeness for her. This other one says, so-called shippers, why don't you all hypocrite just take off the mask and go back to base, always dragging Sweet Guluva for praising the other? This one says, but it is not same case. Tupac had a crush on Ashley. He saw she was in a relationship. He moved. Meanwhile, Sweetie knew Jojo has crush on him. The same thing that person said. But people feel like shippers are being biased for saying that. What do you guys think? Just point it all out in the comment, because fans are literally going through it. The Sweeties feel like shippers are not actually doing the right thing. Someone says, you all pretend to love him. Nobody needs a permission from you to love Sweet Guluva. Unfortunately, Sisi, because that is what they've been calling. The Sweeties say most of you, all the shippers, are pretending to love Sweet Guluva, that the person you guys love more is Ashley Ogo. Is this true? You guys should judge by yourself. Zama M says, I feel like Ashley is doing interview with Siphalee because he wants to give him a chance for us to see him in a different light, and also Sweet Guluva is not threatened by Siphalee. Guys, I cannot did an interview with Daily Sun and said him and Ashley are more tight than before. Okay, all right, let's see the reply. Somebody says, Ashley is that girl that you can leave her with a group of guys and still trust her. I think Ash wants Sweet Siphalee to come and clean, or else she done with him, just like Judas. So this person, they are saying that the thing is, Ashley is trying to clarify this guy's name. He should come and clean his name and, clear his name about how people think about him and all of that. And they said Ashley is one person that you can feel safe with, because she would never do something that would hurt her man. So many people feel like the equation between how Ashley should be trusted with that of Sweet Guluva, that of Ashley is high, that Ashley would not do dirty easily. What do you guys think? Alright, Guluva Ashley Handy says, one thing I love about Sweet Guluva and Ashley is they do them, they don't know you all. Go and dictate for your sisters and brothers who they should date. They need your advice so bad. Exactly my point. I love this one. You are busy crashing out about people in a relationship. Oh, you guys are not fair. You guys are not this. Whilst you don't know what is even going on behind the scene. Matapello says, people stop acting like you guys know Sweet and Ashley. You don't know what they talk about when they are together. You don't know what they do when they are together. You don't know what they eat or where they stay. You people are bluffing nonsense, NJ, acting like you know what you think. Hey man, focus on your damn lives and support your faves. Bloody morons. So this person right here is also making sense, saying that you don't know what those two do behind the scene. You don't know the conversation they have behind the scene. For you to have come out and start, dropping your hot takes and how shippers are biased and how Ashley disobeyed her man and how she's been disrespectful and all of those takes that you don't even know if they had the conversation. Okay, even if they do not have it, allow people in a relationship have their quarrel in peace. Do not add more drama. Do not add more flame. This is not my 2 cents. This is what people are saying. When I want to drop my 2 cents, I would let you guys know. But this one, I am leaving it for you guys to tell me. What do you think? I think before I actually drop it here, I will also drop my 2 cents. I feel like people intrude so much when it had to do with people, the housemates in a relationship. I feel like Ashley would ask her man before that interview with Siphalee. I think the guy knows whoever she's going to be having drive with. I do not think she would do it without informing him. But if she did that, that means that it's not cool. But I know she did not do so. Because I'm sure all of the people who actually come for that drive, Sweet Guluva knows about them. That is my 2 cents, actually. So let me leave the rest for you guys. Thank you so much for always doing this with me. Please do not forget to like and share this video. Bye for now, babies.